Hi guys, I'm Salvation again, and today I want to talk about something that is pretty fundamental in Path of Exile, and that is the difference between attacks and spells. For many of you this might be common knowledge, but it's something that gets often overlooked by beginners and leads to confusing situations where something does not work and they don't know why, and so I thought I'd make a video about this and try to explain the difference and why some things works with spells and not with attacks. So the core problem here is, you might say I'm attacking this monster with my fireball, but indeed you are not. You're not attacking it. Attacks are a specific term in Path of Exile that refer to using skills that are not spells that use your weapon. So if you're casting a fireball, you're not using the weapon damage of the weapon you have in your hand. You're using the base damage of the fireball, and that is casting a spell and not attacking. Often beginners encounter this problem very early in the game when they get offered the life gain on hit support gem. And they have a spell that hits quite fast, maybe like lightning tendrils, and then they think, hey, I can gain lots of life if I'll link that, and they don't see that it says only gained for each enemy hit by supported attack. And maybe if they see it, even if they see it, they might not realize that lightning tendrils isn't an attack at all. So let's stick with our example of lightning tendrils. You can see on the top of the skill gem it's attacked with spell, AoE and lightning. Every skill gem and every support gem has these tags on it, and you can derive from it what can support what. For example, a split arrow has different tags, and that one says attack bow. And then you might also need to know that every bow gem is inherently also projectile. So that is important to determine if a support gem can support a gem or not. So if we go back to the life gain on hit support, you can see that it's tagged with attack and support, so it can only support attack gems and not spell gems. You also can check that on the skill bar. If a gem supports something, there will be a little icon shown on the skill icon on the skill bar. So always check if you're using support gems if they really work for the spell or attack, and maybe now you can find out why they don't work if they don't work. In the skill tree there are also some nodes that work only with attacks, mainly the leech nodes on the tree. There is not a single spell leech node on the tree, they are all attack leech, so that's important. If a spellcaster wants life leech, he has to use a life leech gem or some specific unique items. All the leech nodes on the tree are only for attacks. That goes for mana leech nodes and life leech nodes. There are other effects on the skill tree, like on hit effects or on kill effects, and these will work with both with attacks and spells. Because sometimes you get confused with that, spells do also hit. They are not attacks, but they do hit the enemy, so on hit effects do work with spells. This might seem like a second nature or pretty natural to most long-time players, but for new players it's important to understand what the difference between attacks and spells is, and that not everything on the tree or from the support gems will work on both. I hope this video helped in that regard. If it did, please feel free to like and subscribe, and helps me a lot. I'm also open to suggestions. If you have an idea about a topic that you would like to see a video about, regarding PoE mechanics, of course, or some other gameplay concepts, feel free to drop your idea in the comments, and I might do that if I have the time and I think I can talk about that topic. Thanks for watching.